Fáilte roimh go fáil mí mis Gaeilge. Welcome back to Let's Learn Irish. Level A1 topic it trídeag Rannóg seacht ag tuairt foláirimh ag díriú ar bheith ag Labhairt. Level A1 topic 13 section 7 giving warnings focusing on speaking. Le múna foláirimh a thuairt do dhuine. To give somebody a warning. Foláirimh is a warning or a notice. Ag tuairt foláirimh, giving warnings. Cueness, quiet. Cuivéad, watch out. Gael slí, yield. Ballachamach, exit. Seachan, watch out, be careful. Cas ar yesh, turn right. Cas ar yesh. Cas ar chlé, turn left. Cas ar chlé. Ag tuairt foláirimh, seachan an tine. Be careful of the fire, or watch out for the fire. Cuivéad, tá car ag teacht. Be careful, there's a car coming. Bí cuaireamach, tá an bus ag teacht. Be careful, the bus is coming. Seachan de chligean, watch your head. Or seachan de cheann, watch your head. So foláirimh can be a warning or a notice. As you saw, we have ballachamach, way out, gael slí, yield, cas ar yesh, cas ar chlé, turn right, turn left. Different types of warnings or notices. Aber ima dhéag, repeat after me. Cueness, cuivéad, gael slí, ballachamach, seachan, cas ar yesh, cas ar chlé. Anois feithidh tú na híomhána ceann ar cheann, aber lom na foláirimh chearta. And now you'll see the images one by one. Tell me what the correct warnings are. Ballachamach, seachan, cas ar yesh, cas ar chlé. Cuivéad, gael slí. Cueness. Agus anois I dtéanaar, and now on your own. Beag an bhfiliog ag tuairt foláirimh uait don gníomhaíoch seo, you'll need the handout ag tuairt foláirimh fógraí coitianta for this activity. There's a link in the description box below to the handouts and the notes for the lessons. Fógraí coitianta, common notices or warnings. Matchall an foláirimh leis an íomhá chuí. Match the warning with the correct image. Scríomh na freagraí sa chreile ag bon an leithinig. Write the answers in the grid at the bottom of the page. Agus anois fógraí coitianta freagraí and the answers. Iver hain, cueness. Iver dó, G cuivéad. Iver a trí, H géal slí. Iver a cethair, A bailach amach. Iver a cúig, C seachan. Iver a sé, D seachan. Iver a seach, B cas ar yeis. Iver a hocht, F cas ar chlé. Agus seo an grelle, a héan, E, a dó, G, a trí, H, a cethair, A, a cúig, C, a sé, D, a seacht, B, a hocht, F. Beag an filiog ag tuairt foláirimh an áit chuí uait an chníomhaíoch seo. You'll need the handout on áit chuí for this activity. Áit chuí, the appropriate place. Lé na foláirimh seo a leanas. Read the following warnings or notices. Cá mbíonn na foláirimh le feiceáil. Where would you see these warnings or notices? Ascríomh na foláirimh chuí in aice leis na háiseanna iarúnacha ag bun an leathannig. Rewrite the appropriate warning beside the correct place at the bottom of the page. Rachamid siad na háiseanna ar dús. We'll go through the places first. Iver a héan ar an móthar, on the road. Iver a dó, an leabharlann, the library. Iver a trí, stáisiún trénach, a train station. Iver a cethair, saothirlann, a laboratory. Iver a cúig, crossbóthar, a crossroads. Iver a sé, córtha bóthar, a road sign. Iver a seacht, in aice na farraige, beside the sea. Iver a hocht, pictureland, a cinema or movie theatre. Agus inis na freagraí, and now the answers. Ar an móthar, cas ar chlé. Leabharlann, ciúnas. Stáisiún trénach, seachan. Saothirlann, cuivéad. Iver a cúig, crossbóthar, géal slí. Iver a sé, córtha bóthar, cas ar yeis. Iver a seacht, in aice na farraige, seachan. Agus iver a hocht, pictureland, bailach amach. Beag an filiog ag tuairt foláirimh sa chiisten uait don chníomhaíoch seo. You'll need the handout giving orders in the kitchen for this activity. Sa chiisten, in the kitchen. Tá an príomh chóchara agus an fo-chóchara sa chiisten I Míle. The chef and the sous chef are in the kitchen in a restaurant. Léhamid an chóra se a leanas le chéile. We'll read the following conversation together. An chéadúr léigh mé role A an príomh chóchara agus beagart role B an fo-chóchara a léamh. So the first time I will read role A, the chef, and you will need to read role B, the sous chef. Tuairdam an Tim le do thuil. Cuir an bainne isteach sa fota inis. Sin é, inis fai salan agus piobar. Meas ciad ar fad le chéile. Bí cuaireamach déan é mar se é, tá sé níos fearr. Brostigurt, tá na costuméirí ag fannacht. Cuir ar na plátaí inis é. Tuair na plátaí don rastalí. Inis, léihí mé role B an fo-chóchara agus beagart role A an príomh chóchara a léamh. And now I will read role B, the sous chef, and you will need to read role A, the chef. Seochait, Marsha, Cínte, Marsha, Ó tuigim, Fanóméid, tá sé beagnach réig. Ceart go leor. A thoracha, déan deifir, tá an béle réig, seachan tá na plátaí an-te. Beidh tú ag déanamh córá eile inis, bunaithe ar an gcórá thuas. You'll be having another conversation now based on the one we just did. Ahrig an tolas sa chórá beagáinín, change the information in the conversation a little. Cuir teoracha a bhaineann lena ráha de chopán té, café, café Gaeilge sa chórá in áit, salan agus peobair, and so on. So put the directions that would go with making a cup of tea or coffee or Irish coffee, even hot chocolate, in the conversation in place of salt and pepper. Olaf ag ceann de na deochanna se a leanas, buin úsáid as an gcórá thuas. So prepare one of the following drinks and use the conversation above. Cupán té, cupán café, café Gaeilge. Mar shampla, anis, fai a mála té, cuir a mála té sa chupán, cuir isce te sa chupán, bí churamach. Now get a tea bag, put the tea bag in the cup, put hot water in the cup, be careful. And you can write this out. If you have a study buddy or a partner, you can do this together. Otherwise, practice writing out the conversation yourself with the directions for one of those drinks or hot chocolate. An bhfuil is agat na comh-ábhair atá I gcafe Gaeilge. Do you know the ingredients that are in an Irish coffee? Ar ól tú café Gaeilge riamh? Have you ever drunk an Irish coffee? An bhfuil café ar le ag buint le do thiartha féin. Is there any particular type of coffee associated with your country? Conas a dhéantar iad má tá. If there is, how is it made? Café Gaeilge, Irish coffee. Do you know the origins of Irish coffee? How and when it was invented? Irish coffee was invented in Foynes in Limerick in 1943. At that time, Foynes Airport was where the Pan Am's luxury flying boat, the Yankee Clipper, landed. And now there is a museum, an aviation and a maritime museum called Foynes Flying Boat Museum. And this is where Irish coffee was invented. Foynes Airport and the flying boats played a significant role in the invention of this famous Irish treat, and as with anything in Ireland, the weather also played a role. The story goes that in 1943, Brendan O'Regan opened a restaurant and coffee shop in Foynes Terminal building. It quickly became regarded as one of the best restaurants in Ireland. Chef Joe Sheridan, originally from Castlederg, County Tyrone, had been recruited by the O'Regan family to run the kitchen. And late one winter night in 1943, a flight left Foynes for New York. After flying for several hours in bad weather, the captain decided to return to Foynes to wait for safer conditions. A Morse code message was sent to Foynes Control Tower to inform them of the return, and the staff were called back in and the passengers were brought to the restaurant upon landing for food and drink. When Joe was asked to prepare something warm for the passengers, he decided to put some good Irish whiskey into their coffees. One of the passengers approached the chef and thanked him for the wonderful coffee. He asked Joe if he used Brazilian coffee, and Joe jokingly answered, no, that was Irish coffee. So a few weeks later, Sheridan knocked on Brendan O'Regan's office door and he showed Brendan this new drink in a stemmed glass and asked him, how about that for eye appeal? And Brendan answered, genius, chef. And so began the Irish coffee. Irish coffee continued to be served at Foynes to all passengers and is still served to this day to all dignitaries arriving at Shannon Airport, and you can taste your own Café Gaeilge at the Foynes Flying Boat Museum. Flying Boat and Maritime Museum is housed in the original terminal building in Foynes, and it recalls the nostalgic era when Foynes became the center of aviation around the world from 1937 to 1945, where the Pan Am Flying Clippers used to land. And so, to make your own Irish coffee, Café Gaeilge, well, feig únsas le uisce beatha Gaeilge, get an ounce and a half of Irish whiskey, a half teaspoon of sucre down, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, café tea, hot coffee, uachtar bhultaí, and whipped cream. Déan do chluine Café Gaeilge a réamh-thaobh trína líne le huisce feachmhainte feadh 5 second, an sin dúirt an tuisce amach. Preheat your Irish coffee glass by filling it with boiling water for 5 seconds, then pour the water out. Cuir teaspoon og sucre down agus tos ma uisce beatha isteach sa chluine téite. Add 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and a good measure of Irish whiskey into the glass. Léal an chluine go dtí laistigh de centiméadar de bhéal le café dubhta láidir, choirigh go maith chun an sucre don ar fad a thuaslaga. So fill the glass to within a centimeter of the brim with hot, strong black coffee. Stir well to dissolve all the brown sugar. Dúirt go cuaireamach uachtar éadrom buailte haar chúl spúnóg onas go snáithigh sé ar bhór an café. Carefully pour lightly whipped cream over the back of the spoon so that it floats on top of the coffee. Ná cuirigh tar éis an uachtar a chur leis, tagann an blas is fearr as an gafé agus fuisce a ól tríd an uachtar. Do not stir after adding the cream. The best flavor comes from drinking the coffee and the Irish whiskey through the cream. Anois sí siar lig de ski agus buinsolt as the café tradiisiúnta Gaeilge. No mar a deirmid in éireann, sláinte. So sit back, relax, enjoy your traditional Irish coffee, or as we say in Ireland, sláinte, health. And many thanks to the Foynes Flying Boat Museum for the information on how Irish coffee was invented and for the recipe for Irish coffee. You can find more information on the museum, their whereabouts and their hours at the link below. Agus sin deiril a Rannóg is seacht ag tuairt foláirimh a thuairt do dhuine. And that's the end of section 7, giving warnings and notices. Tá na nótaí agus bilóga oibre le fáil in éineacht le cóid fuaimne agus nasca na Quizlet, suíomh lús cartaí. The lecture notes and worksheets to accompany the course along with the MP3 files and Quizlet links, this is a flashcard website, are available. The original files are available to download at Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge, teg.ie, or edited versions can be found at my website, simplyjacintha.com. Direct link is in the description box below. Míle buíochas do Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge as cead a thuairt dom úsáid a bhaint as na háiseanna closamhairc atá le fáil ar a suíomh. Many thanks to Theastas Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge for their information to use the learning materials and resources that are available on their website. Tásúlgam gur bhain sibh tanamh as. I hope you enjoyed it and got some use out of it. If you did, like and subscribe and share with your friends who may be interested in learning Irish.